Angelyne, what can people look forward to with this show?
Angelyne rose to fame in the 80s through a series of mysterious billboards that started popping up around LA. And soon they started multiplying until she was all anybody could talk about. She basically was the water cooler. I think she's absolutely a fascinating icon. She's the original influencer. She's the first person to say, I'm gonna be famous for who I am, not something that I do. She's kind of like she's an enigma, she's a mystery. There are so many wild, often very contradictory stories that exist about her. So our show is a very, very unconventional look at all of the different mythologies that are surrounding this trailblazer.
We gotta talk about this transformation that you did. I mean, you're almost like unrecognizable, like in this, like the hair, the voice, the way, like everything. Tell me about becoming Angelyne. Was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
I'm a real nerd when it comes to stuff like this, so I just started really slowly. I read everything that I could about her. I listened to every piece of audio that I could find, every piece of video from, every single interview or even news piece that she had appeared in, everything that I could find, and I worked with a vocal coach, a dialect coach, a movement coach. Many coaches helped me kind of figure out who my version of Angelyne was. And I even got to meet her and spend time with her. And that was also just an out-of-body experience.
What was it like meeting her? What did you guys talk about? How did that whole meeting go?
We met at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, which she said was her lucky contract signing place. We went for dinner there, and we probably sat together for 4 hours. I think I was probably a little over-prepared. By that point, I had probably bought her meditation tapes on eBay and memorized every word of them and listened to them falling asleep, listened to them in the bathtub. And I was very, very nervous. I was an hour early. She was on time, but then ended up to be an hour late because she was outside getting mobbed by fans selling merch out of the trunk of her car. But I loved it. I could see it out the window. And then the first thing she said to me was, "So why do you have such a hard-on to play me?" And I was like, that's exactly why, because she's a rebel, she's incredibly unconventional, she's powerful, she's hyper feminine, she's like pure fantasy, but she's always in control. And I just told her, from the heart, how moving I find her life, her power, how original she is, what a kind of renegade I think she is, and what I hope to achieve with the story, which is to imbue it with all of the kind of magic and whimsy and fairy tale storytelling that she has made her performance art of.
Was there anything that really surprised you or that you really learned and talking to her? And it was like the biggest takeaway?
Besides the fact that I got to physically take away a lot of t-shirts that I bought from her after the meeting, I would say the one piece of advice that she gave me about playing her was, I'm a mirror. So whatever you see, however, me as an icon speaks to you, that's the story that you should tell. That's kind of what I went with, the woman that I saw. And that's what I think is so interesting about her. She is really the icon of who she is made of so many different people's opinions and ideas.
The woman before social media existed, out there on all those billboards. Did you ever see her driving around LA in her pink Corvette?
Yeah.
I saw her once or twice before.
Yeah, and I always made a wish because that's what everyone tells me. When you see the pink Corvette, it's like a little bit of magic, so make a wish.
I love that.
So next time you see her, make a wish.
I will
and
do
buy
that.
A t-shirt.
Did you ever take that fun look home to your husband or your young daughter? What'd they think?
I did not. But yeah, my daughter was 10 months when we were shooting. Or she was actually 3 months when we started. She's 10 months now. So I don't even think she recognized me, but I did make her a little Angelyne Halloween costume. So she went in spirit as Angelyne. She was just missing a little mini pink Corvette.
Another part of Angelyne is the impressive girls. So was there any prosthetics, or was that a really impressive bra, or what? Woman to woman, how did we achieve that?
It's all prosthetics, yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's what's so incredible about our incredible hair and makeup team. They, Kate Biscoe, Vincent Van Dyke, our prosthetics supervisor, Danny Glicker, our costume designer, everyone worked hand in hand with, you know, my movement coaches and vocal coaches to kind of help create the icon that is Angelyne.
What was it like on set? Any fun behind the scenes sort of moments or memories that come to mind with this cast?
Lots of scenes in the bubble bath, which I loved. Dance numbers that are so super fun. I got to descend from a pink moon in fantasy. So it's just really incredibly fun and whimsical, and I hope honors her spirit.
Did she ever want to come to set, or was she ever curious or anything? Or was it just
She didn't. She never came to set.
Well, I really enjoyed it, the episodes that I saw. I can't wait to watch more. You were incredible. Love this transformation. And anything else coming up that you wanted to tell me about? Any other big projects in addition to this exciting one?
I'm shooting a show right now called The Crowded Room for Apple with Tom Holland, and I'm really excited. I just started working on that.